Hiya, how you doing? It's been a while, so let's crack straight on. Um, if I look outside right now, what I see is snow. Loads and loads and utterly loads of snow. Absolutely loads of it. The snow's brilliant. And this week, snow has closed schools. In college, I've not been at college this week, although I am off Monday, Tuesday, so really I've only been off today on Wednesday. Hopefully for the rest of the week. Snow stopped buses from travelling places, and it closed places like shops and centres, um, and workplaces because people can't get there. So for some people, snow is a great thing. Probably for the business people, it's a bit less nice. But snow is good. Snow, it starts off small. It's very enjoyable. It's pretty. You like to go for a walk in the snow. It's fun. It's like, oh yeah, it's snowing. It gets a little bit heavier. Starts lying on the ground for a bit. You have a snowball fight, build a snowman, go sledging. Great fun. Then after a while, when it's been lying on the road for 4 days, and there were cars going up and down the road, it kind of turns into this horrible, slushy yuckiness. And it's like, it's not the slushiness that's good and tasty to drink. Are they still called slushies? I have no idea. No, they're black and horrible, and it feels horrible when you stand on it. And that's kind of what life's a bit like. We can live um in the fun, kind of in the snow, playful, not got too much on, not doing too much, playing with the snow, building a snowman with our friends, throwing snowballs, almost being tripped up into the snow, that kind of thing. And it's good. Or we can be living in the slush, where we're kind of trudging through, and not really enjoying it, getting somewhere in the end, and it's nice to see the snow, and it is good, but if we're in the sludge and the horribleness. So in Nikki Fletcher's blog on worshipcentral.org, she's talking about learning to say no, and she says, just because we're busy doesn't necessarily just because we're busy doesn't necessarily mean that we're being fruitful. And if there's no space and time for God, relationships, creativity, spontaneity, fun, and rest, we're entering the danger zone of exhaustion and lost passion, otherwise known as a burnout. Wise words, I think. It's a good blog, you should check it out. But as part of living life large, I'm trying not to be burnt out and living in the slush and just treading through. I want to be in the snow playing, and I want to be having fun, and I want to be living life as large as possible and doing everything I can to do that. But when starting this blog, I had every intention of writing a post every week or making a video and encouraging myself and everyone else that's watching and reading this. But things kind of got sludgy, and I had other things to do, had other commitments, and I couldn't maintain that. So, really, my challenge to you, and mainly to me, is to get out of the sludge and into the snow. My New Year's resolution is that every week I will either write, every week I will definitely have written a post for you to read. And at least once a month, made a video. December, so 31 days, about 30 days now, because it's like 9 o'clock on the 1st of December, and I don't really think I'm going to get much changing happening in the next 3 hours. To get out of the sludge and into the snow, and sort things out, so that I can be in the snow and have a good time. Thanks to everyone that reads, and hopefully I will post again before the new year. But if I don't, have a good Christmas, have a Merry New Year, or something, whatever is politically correct. And I will see you next year for definite, with at least 52 blogs. Peace out, guys. Have a good one, and go play in the snow. yes, so that's my New Year's resolution. And to do that, I'd really love your help. I'm not sure. I think it's this side. Down the side, I've got a few links here. If you're on my Tumblr page, if you're on YouTube, then I probably don't. But on my Tumblr blog, like down here, there's a link to my YouTube, my forums thing, and stuff like that. So if you want to help me, it would be great. If you could give me feedback or a comment about what you've read or seen, a story or a thought that you have about living life large, you can stick it in my ask box, and it's the ask box is designed for questions, but stick anything in it, I will read it and hopefully respond. And you can also, if to get to that, go to arewelivingLifeLarge.tumblr.com/ask, and also if you go to the submit box, arewelivingLifeLarge.tumblr.com/submit, it's got a whole thing that you can submit posts, and I will either straight away just post them up onto the blog, and you can post your own stories or thought of living life large, or I will give you credit and use it in a post that I will talk about later on. And you can use that for comments or anything else as well. Sorry that turned into a bit of a so really, I just want to say sorry that I haven't been posting, and I want to encourage you to get into the snow. Obviously, next year, hopefully it's not snowing all year, but you get the idea. We want to play in the snow and have fun. On another note, wreck this journal. Slowly but surely it's getting wrecked. The latest thing I've done is stuck white things in. That is a Starbucks napkin. That is a sweetie wrapper. It was orange, but there's the white side, and a few receipts and stuff. My ticket from Harry Potter 7 from the cinema. That was interesting. Good film. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.